outsiders for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. David Villa. And he welcomes it in.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Ronaldinho. Vieira. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way. Thuram. That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram gets across to intercept that. David Villa. And the finish! Vieira. Now who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, it's quite simple, they have the best man for the job on it.
He'll fancy himself from here. And here's Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to.
He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cut it out. Nigeria yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really nicely played. Conte. Lovely feet. Vieira. Oh, they could break here. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Puyol calmly anticipates. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, right place, right time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a mighty effort! Goal! And Nigeria are ahead! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Nigeria have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
David Villa. Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. That pass has been well intercepted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. David Villa. Otto defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. David Villa. Ronaldinho. That's tidy. Ronaldinho! Puyol gets it clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Nigeria come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been
Anyone on the floor?
exciting.
Wood.
Anyone
And
appearing
there is certainly
intoxicated or
plenty
behaving
for us
in
to
an
chew on
inappropriate manner
during the
will be
break.
removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Content. I content no food.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Ronaldinho receives it in a good position here. Oman with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho plays it short. Mbappe! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oman grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Maldini cuts it out. Ronaldinho. Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Nigeria really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
He's gone for goal! It's in he goes again. Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Edmilson. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hits He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 10.
Nigeria choosing to make the first change.
Messi.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nedved. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. That's a sharp pass. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That'll be a throw. And they've got rid. And Shevchenko! Close to drawing level.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Nedved goes short. And he's gone backward here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Nigeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 7, Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
Nigeria have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Crunching tackle. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Vieira. Another pass, just kick.
Good job.
We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
all square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Five minutes to add. Odo. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get,